Hello everyone, welcome to the virtual booth of MANUS at GDC Online. I'd like to welcome you. My name is Serdal, Marketing Manager at MANUS, and I'm here today to show you how you can use MANUS hardware and software inside of your own Unity project. We have some great developments this year. For example, the release of our Prime 2 gloves together with the Polygon full body IK solver, and both of these are already ready to be used in Unity. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to show you how easy it is to implement our gloves on your custom 3D model. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a Unity project, and I have a free to download 3D model that I got. First thing I need to do is I need to make sure that it's rigged and that the animation type is set to humanoid. Afterwards I can just simply put it inside of my project. What I have to do first is, because it's a prefab, I need to unpack it. After unpacking, I have to find the wrist bone that I want to of the hand that I want to animate. So I have to open the spines up, right upper arm, right lower arm, and hand, and here it is. So when you purchase our gloves or any other MANUS product, you always get all the plugins for free. Inside of these plugins, we have scripts that, for example, generate how a hand retargeting happens inside of Unity. What I will do now is make use of that script, and I simply, after I put the script into my Unity project, which I've done already, I can simply click on Add Component, type in hand, and you see this hand icon. Now what I have to do is I have to let the script know what type of hand we're using, the right hand in this case. And I add another component to actually animate the hand. Again, I have to say which hand model type it is, right hand, and then I have to allocate the wrist bone. And now I can make the script set up the bones itself. You can do this either manually or generate it with so that the script finds the bones itself, or you can do it by names if it's mapped well. In my opinion, names is always the easiest way to go. And then simply click Calculate Axis, and then it generates the standard axis. If you want to change these, it's all possible, of course. You just simply go back and you can change all the boundaries of how you want the fingers, individual fingers, to stretch, or how you want them to spread. Now simply I press play, and that's it. Now my hand is fully animated, as you can see. You can do finger spreading, and depending on the model, you can make your own adjustments to make it look better, because obviously I've done this for a 3D model that I just found online, and as you can see, it works already. It took a few minutes and we're done. Now what I'm going to do is, the next demonstration that I will do is show you how you can also use Polygon in the same way. So let's jump into our Polygon explanation. So I've set up my Polygon hardware. I'm wearing Steam VR trackers, one on my forehead, two on my hands, one per hand of course, one on my waist, and one per foot. As you can see on the screen, at the moment I'm 6 floating Vive trackers, and now what we need to do is we need to tell the dashboard which tracker goes where. As you can see on the dashboard, you can see which dongle I'm using right now, which has a Polygon license on it, because Polygon comes with an annual license. I can see which players are connected, and in this case I'm player 1, and I can calibrate, I can load my calibration, save my calibration, or reset it, and I can see what trackers I'm making use of. And at this moment, most of the trackers are already allocated. I can do an automatic allocation. For that, I need to click on the button, stand in an end pose, and then lift my hands up, and the software will recognize which tracker goes where. But I can also do it manually. For example, the missing tracker in this case is my tracker for the left hand. So I have to see, if I lift my left hand, I see the blue tracker going upwards, so my left hand should be the blue one. And now all the points are allocated, as you can see, but obviously it's not calibrated yet. So after allocating all the trackers, if these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points are blue, you can go to your player settings and start the calibration. You can either calibrate in VR, for example, or calibrate manually from the computer. You can make someone control the computer while you're calibrating, or you can use it yourself, of course. So first you just click continue, and it tells you to mimic the movements of the dummy. The first movement that we need to mimic is angling your wrist up and down. Now it's measuring the axis of my hand movement. Let's go for the next one. Now twist it to the other way. This step's also complete. The next one is putting my hands together. Now I'm gonna do the T pose. Now we're going to the neutral pose. And the last step is putting your hands under your ears. So, as you can see, Polygon knows what my body looks like, and the retargeting is done. You can see my elbows, my knees, everything is being measured. I'm sorry for the slight lag on the screen though. So you can use Polygon either with gloves or without gloves, with finger tracking or without finger tracking. To show you how that works, for the left hand, I disabled the finger tracking. For the right hand, I enabled it. So we're gonna do the same thing also in our Unity project right now. So now when I've set up my Polygon, now I want to use Polygon inside of my Unity project. So I just go back to my Unity project. I go back to the mesh that I put it inside of my project, and I want to animate it. It is as simple as animating the hand, which we did earlier. You just click add component, type in Polygon, and there is a Polygon script. Inside of this Polygon script, what you need to do is you need to let the script populate the bones automatically first, and afterwards you have to check if everything is correct. In this case, as you can see here, the waist bone is allocated to the root, so we're going to fix that. We're going to open up the root, take the pelvis bone, and put it where the hip should be. This is done. Now, because of that, our script had to find an alternative point for the root position, and he took the mesh itself as the root position. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting the root back where it's supposed to be, and now all the bones are populated. I can check the individual arms and legs, everything, and I can click setup. Now when you click setup, there is a box here for height control of your model. We have to put it on top of the model itself to tell the script how long our model is. And then I do the click set bind pose. Now it's going to add, let's move a bit away. So it's going to add an animator component, a networking component, a scalar component. In this case, we're not making use of the multiplayer functionalities of Polygon. So I'm going to uncheck the use networking. And I click add components, and I'm done. That's it. Now I can simply click play. And my character should be fully animated right now with the use of Polygon. Yep, as you can see, the retargeting is done. That's all, very simple. So left hand, no finger tracking. It's usable as you want, and you can do the finger retargeting afterwards, or whatever you want to use in your pipeline. Or you can use our gloves directly. Let's zoom in a bit so you can compare it a bit more clearly. I need to zoom in on my character. Let's take that camera. closer by, like this. As you can see, my character is retargeted and it follows all the movements that I'm doing. And this is the power of our plugin. This is how easy it becomes to retarget your character. And yeah, depending on the quality of the model, the quality of the retargeting also becomes better, of course. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. As you can see, it's very easy to implement MANUS hardware and software into Unity, and this will also be possible for game engines like Unreal Engine. We're releasing Unreal Engine plugin in September, and we can't wait to make that public. It's going to be great and as easy as you have seen the Unity plugin. If you have any questions, please feel free to book a meeting with any of my colleagues or leave a comment in the chat box and we'll come back to you. Thank you very much and have a great day.